every year whenever they put that up.
Is Ja Rule not top 50? Like, let's just talk about it.
I looked at that list and I was like,
is he not top 50?
Is this a joke? Or
no, I'm being serious. Like, in terms of like the hits that he had, the sound that he had, the run that he had, are there other people on that list that were like, yo, you weren't as influential as Ja?
It's just so hard because it's like a lot of the older rappers that I have like hardly zero feeling for because they were just before my time, but they made the list just because of how like influential they were in starting
And you have
hip-hop.
to look at them within the context of their time.
So
That's
then
fair.
it's like, yeah, Ja had a run, which is crazy, but you could say Fetty Wap had a Ja Rule run.
he did not have a Ja Rule run, but he had a run. Ja had a couple years.
Fetty had a run.
Fetty had a run, but I'm not discounting Fetty's run as much as I am saying, let's remember Ja's run properly. Ja had years. And Fetty had a year or two that was like a summer that was fucking crazy. And that's not to laugh at. That's not easy to do. That's lightning.
Yeah.
But Ja was not lightning one time, one album. Veni Vidi Vici slapped, then he had the one, he started getting to that Pain and Love shit or whatever it was called, and I remember being like, this is rap?
Bro, remember that.
But then when 50,
I think that's why
50 just like...
Yo, 50...
Destroyed
50's the GOAT, man. He really, it's so funny. He actually spoke on this. There was a clip somewhere. We can probably find it, but he spoke. He was like, Ja is a nice kid from this good part of town that like went to. He basically like, what's the Eminem 8 Mile shit? He's you went to Cranbrook. That's a private school, and he's like, he basically was like, that's who you are, and you make love songs, and you're great at that, and that is your lane. But then Irv wanted to compete with the gangster shit. They literally named the label Murder Inc. And it's like, you ain't got no murderers here.
Yeah.
You have to associate yourself with your murderers. And now you're being something that you're not. And you're not gonna beat somebody who actually comes from that at that game. And it was a really interesting thing. He's like, if he just stayed in that love music lane, I don't know if him and 50, if him and 50 actually beef. 50 will make fun of him.
Oh no, but the beefing was because of music.
Oh, what was it?
No, that was a lot of street shit that was going on.
But if that only happened because Ja and Irv got involved with
Still, I've heard this and I forgot. Obviously, I forget everything. What's the story with that again?
I'd have to...
Somebody knocked somebody out, took a chain or some shit?
Yeah, it's like basically 50 had a crew. The crew that Irv was associated with, fuck, what's his name? Damn, he was like a legendary gangster.
Not Supreme?
Supreme Team, there we go. So then it's like 50 was coming up, selling drugs, whatever the case is. They get into beef, so now basically
by
Supreme,
association,
they just sent them after him. But
and that's like, and that's what 50 said is like, yo, you chose up trying to be this hard. You trying to keep up a hard image. You need hard people to keep up a hard image. You chose up with this crew. You could have sung the love songs and then killed it.
Yeah, but then that's hypocritical of 50 because he bodies him and then steals his style and does a bunch of love songs right now.
Remember Jadakiss' diss? That album is pure trash, nothing but love songs?
Yeah.
He said that about the second album, I think.
Literally made fun of his style and then did his exact style.
Yeah, which is genius, brilliant. Like, business mind, let me eliminate the competition for what they do and then slowly become that. Yeah. But take enough time that people forget, and he earned his street shit. I got shot 9 times. You're not gonna call this guy soft. Yeah. Are you fucking crazy? I sold drugs, I did dirt. I lived that life.
Yeah, he's like an amoeba, you know, just like swallowing the cell and then like just becoming it as well. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, 50's on a different level.
Yeah, but I do think both of them deserve to be in that.
Wait, 50 wasn't even on it?
No, 50's on it, but
50-17.
Ja's not. I do think Ja should be.
I don't know how you rank it. I'm looking at so many people like...
somebody out of it.
Yeah, I'm looking at so many people like, you should be higher. Like and again, I've said I'm not the biggest Drake fan. Drake at 8, I was like, that 8?
Yeah,
he's a lot of guys 1, and I can't argue with it. So to have him at 8, I was like, wow, that seems low. Biggie at 6.
Unfortunately, Drake at 8 only because of the ghostwriting stuff. If it wasn't ghostwriting stuff, he would be tied for 1.
So
no one has had a run like Drake.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Insane.
Yeah.
Also, this list changes in 5 or 10 years.
Yeah. When Drake is 45, 50, it's different.